You were never the priority. You were just the option. And the painful part? You slowly became okay with that. Not in one moment, but over time. When things started changing, when they stopped putting in effort, when they stopped showing up the same way, when you started feeling unsure instead of secure, you noticed it. But you didn't leave. You stayed. Because you thought, if I just stay patient, things will get better. If I don't complain, they won't pull away. If I keep giving, they'll start giving too. But they didn't. Because you can't make someone value you by giving them more of what they already take for granted. And they were taking you for granted. Your time, your attention, your effort, all of it, without giving the same back. And instead of walking away, you adjusted. You became more understanding, more patient, more quiet. You stopped asking for things, because every time you did, it felt like a problem, like you were asking for too much. So you convinced yourself, this is enough. Even when it wasn't, even when it hurt, even when it didn't feel right, because losing them felt worse than losing yourself. So you stayed. And slowly, you started disappearing, not physically, but emotionally. You stopped expressing yourself. You stopped being honest. You stopped being you, just to keep them. But here's the truth. You can't keep someone who doesn't see your value. No matter how much you give, no matter how much you sacrifice, no matter how much you stay. Because if someone truly values you, you don't have to convince them. You don't have to chase them. You don't have to prove anything. They just know. And they show it, consistently, without you asking. But this wasn't that. This was one-sided. And one-sided love always ends the same way, with one person drained and the other unaffected. And you were the one drained because you kept choosing them while they kept choosing everything else. And that realization hurts because now you see it clearly. You were never the priority. You were just the option they knew would stay. And that's what kept you stuck. The fact that you always stayed, no matter what, no matter how little they gave, no matter how much it hurt, you stayed. And that taught them something, that they didn't have to try, because you weren't going anywhere. And once someone feels that, they stop valuing you. Not because you're not valuable, but because you made your presence feel guaranteed. And guaranteed things are often taken for granted. That's what happened. But now, you see it clearly. You see the imbalance. You see the truth. You see your worth. And once you see your worth, you can't unsee it. You can't go back to accepting less. You can't go back to being an option. Because now you understand. You deserve to be chosen. Not sometimes. Not when it's convenient. But always. And if someone can't do that, then they're not meant to be in your life. No matter how much you feel, no matter how hard it is to let go. Because staying where you're not valued will always cost you more. Your peace, your confidence, your self-respect. And none of that is worth losing. So this time, you don't stay, you don't chase, you don't settle. You walk away, and you choose yourself. For real this time.